can you fix repetitive dialogue tags in your story? Have you ever found yourself reading a story where the dialogue tags seem to repeat over and over? It can be frustrating, right? But the good news is that you can fix repetitive dialogue tags in your writing. Let's break down how to do this effectively. First, let's talk about what dialogue tags are. These are the words that tell us who is speaking, like said or asked. When these tags are used too often or incorrectly, they can make your dialogue feel flat or confusing. So, how can you improve this? One technique is to vary the placement of your dialogue tags. Instead of always putting them at the end of a sentence, try placing them at the beginning or even in the middle. This simple change can keep your readers engaged and make the conversation feel more dynamic. Another tip is to stick with basic tags like said or asked. While it might seem repetitive, these common tags help the dialogue flow naturally. Readers often overlook them, allowing them to focus on the conversation itself. Using too many fancy synonyms can distract from the story. You can also add context or emotion with brief modifiers. Instead of replacing said with a different word, try adding a short phrase that shows how something is said. For example, she said with a smile, or he said, laughing adds depth without cluttering the dialogue. Consider using action tags as well. Instead of tagging every line with he said or she said, show who is speaking through character actions. For instance, instead of writing, I'm tired, she said, you could write, she rubbed her eyes, I'm tired. This technique not only reveals who is speaking but also conveys mood and setting. Sometimes, you can even remove unnecessary dialogue tags. If the speaker is clear from the context or action, omitting the tag makes the dialogue feel more natural. This helps maintain a smooth reading experience. Make sure your dialogue tags match the tone of the dialogue. For example, do not use shouted if the character is speaking softly. This mismatch can confuse readers and disrupt the flow of the story. Lastly, limit the use of synonyms for said. While words like exclaimed or murmured can add variety, using them too often can be distracting. Use them sparingly and only when they add clear meaning to the dialogue. As you self-edit your manuscript, read your dialogue aloud. This will help you catch repetitive tags or awkward phrasing. Experiment with mixing tag placement, using action beats, and trimming unnecessary tags to keep the dialogue engaging. By applying these techniques, you can make your story's conversations lively and natural. This not only improves your manuscript but also supports your growth as a writer.